Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Edoggz Reviews. Today I will be taking a look at the Target exclusive Transformers Legacy United versus 4 pack, and in this video we're going to be doing Squeezeplay. Now, if you haven't known, inside of this package you will receive 3 Deluxes and 1 Voyager, starting from the left, which is Prime Universe Cliff Jumper, which I've already done. I will leave a link to it. After second is Beast Wars Universe Tarantulas. Third is G1 Universe Squeezeplay. And last but not least, Cyberverse Universe Torn. So this character comes to us by Transformers Super God Master Force, which came out a very long time ago. But first, let's get the box out of the way. So we'll move these guys, bring the box real close. This is what the box looks like. That's what the top of the box looks like. We have the bottom of the box. We have barcodes. We have, product information, all kinds of stuff. On the back of the box, we have these same 4 characters on the back. Cliff Jumper, Tarantulas, Squeezeplay, and Torn. We have the vehicle modes on the bottom, except for this. This might have been a mistake here. Put this up there and put this down there. But that's just me. And the side we have like all those various, characters on there. And we're still celebrating the 40th year of Transformers. Inside of the box, you get these one booklet that has all of the transformations for each of these guys. I prefer to have the booklet separate, just in case you don't want one of these figures. You can always, divvy up those instructions. Now, our feature figure is going to be Squeezeplay, and he comes with 2 accessories. He comes with the shield, which is separate, and you can put it on this side. Now, I want to say from the back that this shield works way better than Brainstorm. Not Brainstorm. What's his name? Mind Wipe. Excuse me. Brainstorm and Mind Wipe ain't the same character. But this shield is much, much better than Brainstorm. I will say that. It looks much better. I like the color on it and these things. Now, the other thing that we get with this figure is this little silver gun. We're going to put that in focus so you can see what's going on here. Right, so it's silver. You got this. It could be the pink or a type of very light lavender. You can choose which one it is. And if you look real close, there's a little indentation here. I think it says MF for Master Force. It could be for something else. Who knows? But this is Browning. Now, Browning is a interesting side character, if you will. He was a gifted toy to Locos, who we know as Cancer. Now, we couldn't call him Cancer because that would not go too well as a figure. But at least we have it. Now, this is the figure as a whole. This is what it looks like from the front. This is what it looks like from the side. And this is what it looks like from the back. And this is what it looks like the other side. Now, I do like the color palette overall. And on top of that, it is a repaint, remold Mind Wipe. Let's get Mind Wipe in here real quick. Where is he? So here is Mind Wipe. get that in focus. We're going to bring in his shield to show you what I'm talking about. Now that's his shield, and that sticks way too far out. No matter if you turn that out, it's still too far up for me. Now you can place it in his hand to make a weapon out of it, like so. If you want to go a little further, you can bring these claws out. Now the claws have been popping out of this socket lately. I'm not exactly sure why that's a thing. Hold on one second. Let's see if we can fix this. And you can have the claws out that. There's an option for that. Now, they could have made this into a mace. You're supposed to have a mace type of deal for Squeezeplay, but they decided not to do that because it would be either back this way or that way. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not 100% know which direction that would point. But he's supposed to have a mace type of deal there. So what's the difference between these two? Well, let's go through it real quick. Okay, do a close-up. Let's get that in focus, please. There we go. So the shoulders are going to be the same mode, just a different color. The biceps are pretty much almost the same. Is the only difference here is Squeezeplay has these little tabs on the front of the biceps, where this one does not. But overall, they are the same. Here, the forearms are completely different, remode. The chest is different between Squeezeplay and Mind Wipe. The waist is the same, exactly the same. The legs are different between the two. From the side is very different. Here is the back. Now these wings are set up the same way as this this headpiece right here, and they attach on either side, one on this side and one on that side. So it's the same idea. Is that they just changed the head of the bat on the back of this figure, and this is the rear. You can tell the difference between these legs here. These are enclosed solid legs, where these are open to form the wings for the bat. And then we have this side. Now these wings have been replaced by these things right here. I'm not exactly sure if they have a function or if they just do there, or is this for looks or aesthetic. But you have those two right there. Now don't worry, Mind Wipe will come back. Let's bring in his leader for a little bit. Now that is Fangry, came out a while ago, and they share almost the same color palette. It's just one. This lavender is a lot lighter than that, but you know, you have the grays and the blacks and stuff like that. Now, since we're here, we're going to do the speed strength indicator readout, because I've never done it before in my previous video. So for Fangry, let's start here. His speed is 6.0, his strength is 8.0, and intelligence is 6.0. Now Squeezeplay, his speed is 4.0, his strength is 5.0, and intelligence is 8.0. Now the legs on this one do give away sometimes, right? And you have these two right here. And the only one we're missing is Horrible. So I hope he's in the next 4-pack or 5-pack or whatever they're going to be doing. I believe I'm going to take a guess and say it's going to be a brand new Titans Return type of deal where it's a bear or type of figure. But that's for another video, right? So we're going to take all these accessories off and we're going to go into the articulation real quick. There we go. So we're going to go outward movement on the arm, but you can raise it up all the way up there if you so choose to do so. You can bring it all the way down if you like to. You can go all the way around 360 degrees. There's nothing to obstruct this, but you might want to do it at an angle because sometimes this will get in your way. There's bicep, and it's very tight here, which is fine. Now the hands do not rotate; they flip away behind the forearm. Legs can go up to there. Knee can come down to there. Bring up the arm, bring up the leg, all the way back there. If you need to, bring it out to there. If you want, bring it down on the knee, like so. Thigh swivel there. There's a rocker right here. You have to unplug it so you can get wider stance. Plus the feet can move. There's a double reason for this, but you can move the feet in any way you so choose. Backwards, you're going to hit the back of the head of the monster head, and if you need to go all the way back, you need to bend it a little earlier. Side kick if you need to. Thigh swivel. Front. And we have the opposite ankle rocker, like so, which comes in handy. Now the waist, you go 360 degrees, and the head can go 360 degrees. Now we're going to pop off the headmaster, I should say Titan Master, and we're just going to simply just flip it into this little guy. Yeah, where's his face? Let me locate his face. His face is very tiny. And here you have Locos, which is his official name. But in the Japanese version, his name is Cancer, who was a part of a motorcycle gang, and the leader was Fangry, and his Japanese leader name was Pizza. But this is what it looks like as a single, as a single individual, if you will. You have this side here, you have the back, and you have this side. Okay. Now the transformation for this. Let me get it in focus. Takes 17 steps, and it's exactly the same as Mind Wipe. The only difference is the legs line up in a different position. That's the only difference. So we're going to start with that. Right now, we're going to take the arms, we're going to flip them up like this. Let's get this started. Flip the arms up like that. And we're going to take the hands here. We're going to flip these down into that cavity. Same thing on this side. Flip that down into that cavity. While we're here, we can spin this all the way around. Very tight. Same thing on opposite side, turning this all the way around on the bicep. So you should have that going on for you. Now you're gonna have a slot, you're gonna have that peg. You just sandwich these two things together. Right. Do the same thing on the other side. Use that double joint on the elbows to kind of get that. Right. Now normally this is where Mind Wipe would be sitting in that position when you get into the back, but you don't have to do that. What they want you to do is they want you to straighten this to make them taller. You want to open this door, right? You want to leave that door open. You want to move these legs outwards like this, right? Just to get room. Take the headpiece here. You want to be very careful. Pop this off, and sometimes this will pop off from the side. So you need to like make sure it's actually plugged in on both sides. Right? Right, so you should have something like this. Now what we want to do here, we need to take this piece right here and we need to flip it on this side. So it just rotates. Right? So you need to move that out of the way, move this down like that. Same thing on this side. Make sure all that is out of the way, move that down. Right? You should have something like this. Now we can just flip this upside down. You can concentrate on the back. You take the shield and you plug it into this port. Right? You take Browning and you plug it into that port on top of that. Similar what you did to Mind Wipe. Right? Okay, so from here, the legs need to come down. So what we want to do is bring like this. Now what I like to do is I like to turn here like that, showing this inside piece right there. Same thing on opposite side. Bring this down, and I like to turn inwards like that. There's a reason. I'm gonna show you the reason for that. And you want to turn this piece backwards like this. Same thing. Turn this backwards. And you want to bring this forward. So you want to bring this forward like that. You want to bring this forward like that. You take the claws. You have your options. You can leave them open like this. You can close one like that. Like that. And you use the ankle rockers. So you want to unplug the ankle rockers. And I want to open one, this, right? And it kind of gives you that look like, you know, he's really using that arm instead of being in a weird, you know, in a very weird place. Now, I do wish there was another thing right here so you can like bring it down, like some kind of thing like this. But you can probably do that with the leg. You just have to figure out how you want to have it posed. Right, so we can mistransform it a little bit to get it where we want. Now you get into this door, open that up, right? You get locos, you put them in a seated position. You want to put these arms down because it's not going to fit. You want to plug them inside like that. Close the door. Hold on, she's not plugged in. There we go. Now another thing you can do is you want to make sure that the head is plugged into this port that's up here. Make sure it's plugged together. Yeah, there we go. See, it wants to come apart. Right. And another thing we can do is we can use some of these as a weapon. Or weapons that he's firing weapons out of his claws. And there you have it. You have Squeezeplay in his oak mode. He is supposed to be a bipedal crab monster. Okay. Maybe the head, but it loses me back here because that looks like a cobra's head there. But here's the front. There's the side. Right. Bring that down just a little bit. There's the back. Here's the other side. And here's the front again. Teeth are painted white. The eyes are painted, I want to say like an orange color, like a dark orange type of deal. But you have that. Now we're going to bring in Mind Wipe. And we're going to simply transform this as quickly as possible. Right? We're going to take all of this off. We're going to put him in the seated position. Right? And we're going to just go through it. That's the same. Bring this up. That's the same. Bring this up. Turn around. Turn that around. Bring down on double joints. Right, we want to leave them here in this position. We want to start working on the legs. Let's turn this around because it's better. Unplug all of this. Right, take the feet. You want to bring them around to the front. Unplug all of this. Bring the feet around to the front. You want to bring this up like that. Bring this up like that. Right. And again, we need to flip these around. So we need to get this on the other side. Right. Let's move that leg out of the way. Like that. Right. So we're going to flip this upside down just to know what we're doing. Right, so from here we're going to turn this around like this, bring this up, and there's a tab that goes into this slot where the hand is. Bring that together, make sure this is plugged in. Bring that wing out. Okay, so one of these is starting trouble already. There we go. There we go. Fixed it. Bring this down. Flip this out. Now there's another armature here that allows this to spin right here. That's on his knee. So we're just gonna plug this in. Plug in. Thank you. Okay, that plugs in. Make sure that's plugged in. That's not plugged in. That's incorrect. Now that's correct. All right, make sure this is out. Make sure this is plugged in. Okay, there we go. Bring the head up. You want to get this door out. This head won't plug in for some odd reason. Get your headmaster. Gotta make sure his head's facing the correct way. And there you have Mind Wipe. Right, so you have Mind Wipe and Squeezeplay together. Use difference. All right, so we're gonna put him back there. Now we could add this stuff back here. Let me see. Let's put his tail on so you can see the difference. So here it is from the side. Let's see, yeah, there we go. That's better. There it is from the side. There it is from the back. Here's the other side. And here's the front. So we're gonna put Mind Wipe back there. We're gonna do one more, just one more thing. Okay. And we're going to bring in Fangry just for a little bit. Right, so we're just going to transform this real quick. We're going to flip this in, bring this hand up, flip this in, bring this hand up. We're going to detach this, put him in the seated position, to kick that to the side, bring the head up, right, rover, right, will it open? No, we got to use that last. Let's do this now. Take your headmaster, gotta make sure he's facing the right way. Pop him in there. Now we can close. We can bring the head over. We can open the mouth, hopefully. There we go. And we're gonna turn this on the other side like this. Turn the bicep on the other side. Like that. Now the feet and legs are different on this one, right? So we need to do that right here. Take this piece and do that right there. You want to flip this over, right? And to do that, you need to get this out of the way. Make sure this is out of the way. And this needs to plug into this section right here. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Same thing on opposite side. We need to get this out of the way first, then flip it over. Right, move this tail down. Mushroom all of this together. Right. Make sure locking mechanism isn't that great on this one because it has to sit in a certain way. Okay, so now just gotta get the legs out. Position that. As you can see, this keeps on popping out. Put that leg out. And all we gotta do is stand them. And there you have it. Let's move that booklet out of the way. Out of focus. So we're gonna have comparison. And this piece still wants to pop out. Let's do a side view. Let's do a back view. Let's move that to the side. There's a side view. And that's it. We're going to bring in somebody else. Here is Double Dealer. Move that back a little bit. Gotta get him in frame. Yeah, let's bring in one more person. Let's bring in one more person. Let's bring one more person. Here is Skull Grin. So you have two deluxes. Is it three deluxes? Three deluxes and Voyager, maybe Leader. I forget. Me forgets. It's one of those. But that's how the Decepticons lineup is on Master Force. I do know about Bomb Burst being a core class, and Iguanas also is in the same line to complete like this team. And then there's maybe one or two, there's 4 more characters that they have to do. So we're gonna take this away. We're gonna put Squeezeplay back into his robot mode. So those guys are gonna come back in a few minutes. So we're gonna take these out. And very easy. We already have one foot already done. You just click it back into place. Just take this claw, put that back in place, bring this out, straighten that. Straighten that. Now we're going to make this door open because we need this piece right here. We need to tighten. We need the headmaster. Right. Close this door, and we're going to unplug. Be careful with this piece because it will pop off. Bring this up like that. Bring this all the way around and bring this up. This way. Is it? No, it's this way. Right? Make sure these panels are behind and these panels are the shins. They belong in the front. Right? Make sure this head is out of the way. We want to rotate this piece around. Want to rotate this piece around. Take the shield and the gun, take that off, bring this chest piece down like so. Bring the arms out like so. And what we want to do is you want to turn here and do the same thing on the other side. You want to turn, bring that down. You want to unplug this. I'm doing it differently. Here, bring that down. Bring that down. Right, we're going to turn this around, and I'm going to turn that around. Go into the sleeve, I should say forearm. Get the hands out. Take the headmaster, flip them into this mode, plug them in. Now, some people still do that old trick where you face the head sideways because it fits better. You keep on doing that until you find the one that you like. Yeah, that's tight enough. Yeah, that's tight. Right, so you take your Browning. You put it in his hand right here. You take the shield. And you have him back in his robot mode. Now, you can take your special effects part and use it on this small weapon. Right, so you have that. If you need that, if you want to go a little bigger, go for the medium size. Pop this in. You have that. If you want to go all out, come back here. Right. Now, technically, this is supposed to be a water gun, not a laser gun. But you can still do it. I think that might be too much for him. Right. I think a single might work. Right. So you can do that. So we're gonna bring in some Master Force characters one more time before we close out. We're going to put Double Dealer over here. We're going to put Metal Hawk in the back. We're going to put Skullgrin in that corner. And here's Vangry. We're going to leave him in this mode for a little bit. And there you have it. Now, I hoped Horrible is next. just to get it out of the way. And then the next 2 packs, maybe 3 packs later, they can do the 3 Autobot Headmaster Juniors, which is Gold Shooter, Cab, and the other chick. I forgot her name. But yeah, I hope you ladies and gents enjoyed the video. It is a very nice piece. It's a much better version of Mind White, put it that way. And that's the sole purpose of me buying this 4-pack, which is for Cliff Jumper and Squeezeplay. That's the only way they was going to get me to buy it. But yeah, so I hope you ladies and gents enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We will do tarantulas just to get it out of the way. And last but not least will be Cyberverse Torn after that. So I want to thank you ladies and gents for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.